Here's a look at 5 things to know as you start your day. Election officials have some tips for voters this election day. Lisa Goodwin is the Bangor City Clerk, and she says get to the polls early if you can. Around 4 and 8 p.m. polls are busy, and there will likely be a long line. If you still have your absentee ballot and haven't mailed it in yet, it's best to drop it off at your polling place at this point. And don't forget, you can still register to vote at the polls today.
Maine's League of Women Voters will have more than 100 representatives at different polling locations across our state today. The organization says these are unbiased observers who will just be checking on polling conditions, talking to poll workers, and maybe help fix any problems that might come up. Representatives plan to be in all 16 counties. The group says the goal is to just increase voter confidence in the rules that are in place for a safe and fair election.
One of the biggest contests we're following today is the race for governor. Governor Mills and former Governor LePage spent the last day before the election on the campaign trail trying to sway undecided voters. Both candidates are planning to vote in person later this morning. Mills plans to cast her vote in her hometown of Farmington, and LePage says he will vote in Edgecombe.
The race for Maine's 2nd Congressional District is shaping up to be a close one. According to the latest polling by the University of New Hampshire, the Pine Tree State poll puts Democratic incumbent Jared Golden at 46%, Republican Bruce Poliquin at 45%, Independent Tiffany Bond trailing behind at 8%. The winning candidate does need to get at least 50% of the vote to avoid triggering ranked choice voting.
In Portland, a handful of ballot questions are attracting national attention. Question D would raise the minimum wage to $18 an hour, and the sub-minimum wage for tipped workers would disappear completely. Hillary Clinton among those endorsing this question. Many servers at restaurants in the city are paid $6.50 an hour, which is half the minimum wage, and then the rest of their pay comes from tips. Question D is just one of the more than a dozen on the ballot in Portland today. Others involve the power of the city manager, restrictions for cruise ships, and more. We have all the election results, or we will have, on air and online as soon as they come in. And that process could take a while in some of the closer races, so we'll see.
And I bet it will take a while to actually just simply to vote. Because if you have to read like 10 of those, I mean, they're always confusing as the way they're worded.
It's going to be a process for people in Portland today.
Yeah, you're going to be in that poll booth for a while, I bet, voting on all that stuff. So, but the lines are going to be long.
Good luck, Portland people.
Bundle up if you're in a line, because it's going to be a little chilly out there today. And it's not like frigid. I mean, it's definitely been colder on election day before. However, coming off the 70s for 4 days, like this is going to mean business. Looks quiet though. We'll have a lot of sunshine until we hit.
If you want to make chilly 48, we can do that all winter long.
Well,
let's go.
Everything's relative.
Everything's relative.